We work right across the Yorkshire region as a construction sector, and we build new buildings, refurb and remodel buildings, and work with clients in creating new facilities. The construction industry has an issue at the minute. Between now and 2029, the CITB are predicting we need an additional 239,000 people in industry. So the facility that we have invited the LSIP Quarterly Forum to today is to showcase exactly what the construction industry is about, how we tackle the skills gap within the industry, both in terms of quantum and the types of skills, and really to be able to show what the industry looks like in the future. So the facility offers an end-to-end workflow of a construction project where people will learn how to use the theory, do some 3D modelling, learn how to use modelling software. They'll learn how to project these models into a real environment using augmented reality and tablets, and then they'll combine those two skills together, and then they will project the models either that they've built or template models and actually physically replicate the 3D design. So this really shows young people how you can bring digital skills into existing trades within industry.
We know that not only is construction an area that needs obviously people to come into it anyway already, our current growth rates obviously is at 2.2%, but also the government is looking at 1.5 million new homes for the next sort of 4 years, which means another 100,000 people need to come into the industry. So we've got to make sure that the infrastructure and the businesses and partners and key stakeholders can support the recruitment requirements to bring young people or even people from other sectors into our trade and into construction. Do you know what? Collaboration is absolutely essential in terms of how we function. So the more people that work together, the smarter we work together. So this is important because we can share the messages in terms of what does the region need to do, how do we need to impact that, and actually who are the key stakeholders that need to come together to make sure we can meet the needs and the demand that the construction industry need. And hopefully we can share some really great stories that have already taken place that is having impact.
What I've come to talk about today is the role that the Army Cadet Force plays in developing young people for the workplace. The life skills that they develop, the self-confidence, the self-esteem and the self-efficacy that's developed as they go through that cadet experience, and how that fits into the world of work. One of the misconceptions is that most cadets go on into the military, and that's simply not true. Probably only 80% of cadets actually go on to careers in the military, so it is the civilian workforce that gets the benefit of the cadet experience. Opportunities like this give me the opportunity to talk to employers and find opportunities for employers to meet with the cadets and ultimately employ more former cadets.
I'm Cian Banks from Winifred Albee Academy, and I came here today to do a talk about the construction and how to use the algorithm to put the pipes down for plumbing. I came here last week to do it and I enjoyed it, and before, in the future I wanted to be a motor-skilled engineer, but when I came I found it interesting. It's kind of changed about what I want to do, so now I find that more interesting and I want to do that in the future maybe instead. It's good how there's different people from different places coming in, because when you speak to them about it, different people like that, and then they might think, oh, well that's interesting, that's good, how do you do that? They're all interested, and I am too, so yeah.
My role, part of it is looking after our apprentice scheme. So since 2011, we have been supporting local businesses in East Yorkshire and North Yorkshire around the Bridlington area take on construction trade apprentices. And to date, we are just tipped over the 300 mark that we have supported. The benefit I see from coming to these events is just mixing with like-minded people, and especially today with it being construction-based, we're all really passionate about getting more people into construction and overcoming the preconceptions that other people may have, and the LSIP is a great forum to get those like-minded people together. So we've been doing some work with SOULS, as we've seen today, but likewise engaging with the CITB and their local community engagement team to again signpost people. Construction's an ageing workforce, and we see that from our pay data that we have, and we need to stem the losing the people out of the top end and bring new entrants in at the bottom end. Nothing gets done in the country without construction. Whether it is a new road, a new building, construction is involved in it at any point. So if you want to build new care homes, you need construction. You want to build new schools and colleges, construction is involved. We're at the heart of everything. But there is so much to construction. It's not just the trades. There are so many other parts of it, the design, the new technology that's coming through for net zero, renewables, retrofit. There are so many different opportunities, and it will take you anywhere in the world.
I think it starts with the awareness of construction, really. Is construction as an industry, people always think everybody knows what a bricklayer is, everybody knows what a joiner is. Who thinks that there's actually roles in businesses now looking at augmented reality, AI, robotics, and laser scanning, and all these technologies? People don't see those roles. Nobody ever leaves school. If you ask anyone in our site engineering world, how did you get into it? They just fell into it, Or, yeah, my dad's mate did it, and we got chatting at the pub one day. Whereas we're sort of bringing that awareness of the variety of applications, skills, roles that are available within construction, which a lot of people don't see. And when we address that, what we have is technology that makes it look sexy, which is what I would always say, is it makes it look cool. It draws people in to then raise that awareness of it. It's a lot more technical than you'd ever expect. It's not just a tape measure, it's not just a scaffolder, there's more to it. We even have scaffolders that use laser scanning to build their scaffolding models now. And the progression of technology into industry is what we need to get that message out there with, which is why we're working with colleges. So we're working with colleges, who's then in turn working with the educators, obviously, at raising the awareness of the solutions that are out there and how they can be implemented successfully into a business.